Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Tutor Pro 360 channel. Today we will cover some of the most important SQL interview questions that are frequently asked in IT companies. Let's get started. Our question number 1 is, what is pattern matching in SQL? Pattern matching in SQL is used to search the data when we don't know the exact value instead of matching the full word. SQL allows us to search using a patterns with the help of wildcards. For pattern matching, we use the like operator along with the wildcards. So if you see, wildcards are percentage symbol and underscore symbol matches 0 or more characters, matches exactly one character. Using wildcard, the percentage symbol is used as a wildcard that matches 0 or more characters. For example, if you want to find students whose name starts with the letter M, we can use this query. The query will be select star from students where first name like M percentage, so that the query returns all the students' name whose name begins with M. Different types of pattern matching are when we use the wildcard on both the sides of the character. This is what means matching a pattern anywhere. SQL search the character anywhere in the text. In this example, the query fetches whose first name starts and contains the letter Q at any position. Okay, means for example, let the Q may be inside any position, Yakub or whatever. So that results we will get. Omitting the pattern without using the not keyword. In case, for example, we doesn't want any names that they contains with the particular letter, then we are using not keyword. Use the not keyword to select records that don't match with the pattern. This query returns all the students whose first name does not begin with M, like select star from students where first name not like K or M. Okay. Matching patterns for a specific length. The wildcard plays an important role where we will be matching the length of a position to get a particular data. As you see here, we have this. The underscore wildcard exactly matches with one character. It helps us to control the length and position of the pattern. Here the 3 underscores followed by the percentage symbols returns name with 3 or more characters. With 4 underscores returns name exactly with the 4 characters. You can see the queries here, and we are having using the wildcard to match a pattern at a specific position. We can match a pattern for a specific position. If you see here, select star from students where first name like underscore M, it's exactly matches with the letter M after the third letter in the first name. This is what it means. Second is, what is the difference between char and varchar? Both char and varchar are used to store text data in SQL. The main difference between them is length and storage and space usage. Char data type is a fixed length data type. Stored value is shorter than the defined length. SQL automatically pads extra spaces. For example, here character of 10 we have given. Character will always occupy 10 character even if we store a small value. Varchar2 data type is a variable length data type. It stores only the actual data without adding extra spaces. Because of this, Varchar2 saves storage space and is widely used in the real applications. You can see, for example, we have this varchar of 2 where it occupies the 10 size. What are the key differences? Purposes and key differences of the char and varchar2. Length, fixed, variable. If you see, length will be fixed and it will be variable. Space usage, waste space means, as I said, char of 10 it will always be fixed. It will be efficient. Padding adds spaces, even though if you are not giving any spaces or letters, it actually adds the spaces, no padding. Storage, full defined size, actual data size. Performance, slightly faster, it is slightly slower. Usage, fixed length data type, variable length data type. Third will be, what is the purpose of unique constraint? The unique constraints ensure that all columns in a column or a combination of columns are different. Means the values in the columns will be different or It should be combination of columns. It prevents duplicate values and helps maintain data integrity in a table. Example, in this example, the email column is defined as a unique. This means each email must be different and duplicate email values are not allowed. Means, for example, we have given here email varchar of 50 where only the 50 characters will be allowed and it is unique. So no emails can be repeated. Each email must be unique. Duplicate values are not allowed. Unique with primary key. Feature will be duplicate values in unique not allowed. Even in primary key it is not allowed, means it should be unique. Null values allowed, but primary key null. If you define it as a primary key, null values are not allowed. Count per table will be multiple, it will be only one. What is recursive stored procedure? Recursive stored procedure is a procedure that calls itself until a specific condition is met. It helps reuse the same logic to avoid multiple times and infinite loops. Databases limit the recursion depth. Means, for example, it will be going in a loop until and unless it meets a specific condition where we have given a specific conditions. No, for example, in the example, as you see, we have given some procedure here where we have created a procedure and it calls again and again until this cal total number plus 1 is succeeds. No, so it gets repeating in the loop. What is stored procedure? Stored procedure is a subroutine or a set of SQL statements stored inside the database. It improves performance, security, and code reusability. Users who doesn't have direct access to a tables can still access the data safely through a stored procedures. So these are the example where we will be using stored procedures. Delimiter, create procedure, begin select star from mydb.students. Mydb will be the scheme name and students will be the table name. End. Delimiter. Okay, this is what stored procedure. What is the visual representation? User, procedure, select. Thank you. If you liked our channel, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel Tech Tutor Pro 360, and we'll be coming up with the multiple SQL interview questions as well with the SQL tutorials to explain you easily. Thank you.